Hi everybody, welcome to the video clip dedicated to building of diagram. Diagram for the organizational charts or algorithm could be built in Microsoft Word with certain efforts with usage of insertion of the shape. So take a look, insert shapes. You can see shapes here, draw shape. But we need to change settings to make the building of the shapes quite easier. Let's start algorithm of measuring number of steps from a certain point to the wall. Let's go for shapes and let's make shape for starting the algorithm. The first rectangle will be draw on scratch, and then I will change the style to just black and white. And since it's done, what we need to do, we need to go to drawing tool, and you will see a certain a little icon here named align objects. This is a key functions for building the algorithm. When you open here, you will see grid settings. Grid is a very dangerous thing for building any drawing in Microsoft Word, because grid force any lines to be aligned to itself. So we need to turn it off. How to do this? Let's go for grid settings. I already made the settings, but you will see how to make it. Grid settings. Alright, folks, take a look. Display alignment guides. No. Snap object to other object. No. Use margins. 1 inch to 1 inch. No. Show grid. No. And most important, snap object to grid when the grid lines are not displayed. No. Then set as default. Yes. And that will be default. What does that mean, folks? It doesn't mean you have total freedom to position your shape without any snapping to any lines. In addition, you will be able to select this item, select the shape, and then use nudge on the keyboard, the small arrows, and then you will see very carefully a repositioning of the shape. So what else, folks? When the shape is done, we need to click inside, and then you will be able to type. Let's type start. So that is my algorithm. Folks, start. Then I will make another shape with continuation. Instead of insertion it, I will just duplicate the existing one. Let's go for this. Click the border and then use shortcut Control D. You will see this repeated module, and I will make it visually quite the same as previous one. Then I need to change the title inside, so instead of start, I will go to make it click 0 and then send, that is equal to n, where n is counter. Counter. Alright, now we need to connect these two modules. We need to connect them with what? With arrow. So we'll go to shapes and we'll go for arrow, and then I will connect the middle part of the bottom of the first shape with another shape. To make this straight down with the right angle, I believe we need to use shift. So when you go for shift and then you draw the arrow, then the arrow will be very correct, very vertical. Without the settings that we changed in a grid, it is quite impossible. This is very famous bug in the Microsoft Word. Then the arrow will be changed to black. You can see this. And we made two shapes and two modules of our algorithm. I'll go to home ribbon and I unpress visible invisible button. Next, folks. Next I will go for the same module, start, select it, and then I will go for Control D. Duplicate. You see how easy. So I will go for next module, and then I will make my next module. If I remember that was make step. Make step. Make step. What I need to do, I need to connect arrow to this module. How to do this? I will just duplicate this one. So take a look. I will highlight this arrow, Control D, is duplication, and then nothing I need to do but just bring this arrow and put it in between of these modules. After my hero made a step, I need to check up is that the wall right in front of him, so he need to turn to the door. But this module will be different, so I need to go to insert and use a rhomboid module. Rhomboid is right here, flowchart. So I will get this rhomboid and I will make it, and I will change it to the black and white. And what I need to do, I need to type inside, is the wall right here, and question mark. Is the wall right here? Folks, I need to work with yes and no, yes and no. But that I will do a little later. What I need to create the arrow. So what I'm going to do, I will take this arrow, will duplicate it, Control D, and bring it down to the module. You can see, make step. But what I need to do, I need to adjust the position of the wall right here module to bring it to the tip of the arrow. I will go for nudge it, and when it's here, I will bring it up. I will bring it up a little bit upper, a little bit, and it's done. So deselect, perfect. Is the wall right here? Now, folks, what I need to do, I need to make yes and no. If no, I need to add 1 to the counter. So what I need to do, I need to get this module, duplicate it, Control D. So I'm going to bring it down. But the content of this module will be different. I will take n plus 1 and send n plus 1 and send back to n. So my counter will accumulate number of steps. After this, I need to go for make a step, right? So that's supposed to be the arrow that will go to module make step. How to do this? I prefer to make it on the left, or just to make a line between these two modules. Press Shift and bring the line right here. This line will be basic of my arrow, make it black, and then I will make 2 more arrows. Insert, I will go for shapes, pick up arrow, and press Shift to make horizontal angle pretty correct. And then I will make it black, and then I will go to insert, shapes, another arrow, and bring it from this point, Control Shift to the module, make it black.